It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics on V103.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the messiest trending topics I've ever done in the history of the trending topics. So scandalous. All right, where to start? Okay, so Spanky Hayes, this comedian dude that's seen on Wilder now, came for Tyrese, claimed that he had some homosexual activity in order to get the role of Baby role, and that's why he wasn't chosen, right? So Tyrese cued Tyrese with the video, talking crazy, walking through the house, and now cue the lawyers. Comedian Spanky Hayes has admitted that he made up the story about Tyrese Gibson performing oral sex on John Singleton to win the lead in Baby Boy. He also said that he made up the story to garner publicity, but still believes that Ty is gay. Who does this? Who are you? In a separate YouTube video, Hayes also addresses Tyrese's threat that Hayes will never work again in Hollywood. Hayes, a Detroit native, says he's fine being blacklisted in Hollywood, but advises Tyrese never to try to film anymore in any movies in Motor City. Sounded like a threat. This is just stupid. I don't get it. Let's move forward. Remember I told you about this other comedian who was on stage that kind of alleged that Bill Cosby was a rapist? Well, last week, after Hannibal Burress caused the stir, an interview with Britain's Mail Online, an alleged victim now has come forward to speak out. Apparently, Barbara Bowman recounts her years of abuse and manipulation at the hands of the TV legend. She claims it all began when Cosby took the then 17-year-old aspiring actress under his wing in the 80s. She's now 47 and says, I was drugged and raped by that man. He is a monster. He came at me like a monster. My hope is that others who have experienced sexual abuse will not be intimidated into silence by the famous, rich, and powerful. If I can help one victim, then I've done my job. Though the other victims were allegedly given hush money to prevent them from talking, Barbara says she's free to speak out because, quote, I never took setup money. She thanks Hannibal Burress for speaking out and adds that, quote, my motivation to speak now is to expose Bill Cosby as the animal that he is. OMG. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, gospel singer James Fortune arrested for assaulting a family member. The Grammy-nominated gospel artist was arrested this past weekend for assaulting a family member, and unfortunately, it's not his first charge of this nature. He was charged with aggravated assault before being released on $20,000 bond. His statement said, I'm truly sorry for the negative attention the situation brought my wife, family, friends, and business partners. It's a pending legal matter. I can't comment, blah, 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 blah. Now, just 2 years ago, Fortune was sued for $5 million in a civil lawsuit by the biological father of his stepson over claims of child abuse. Apparently, in 2001, the same year Fortune married his wife, Cheryl, he allegedly put his then 4-year-old stepson in the scalding hot water as punishment for coloring on a table. The boy was left with second and third degree burns over 50% of his body and had to undergo skin graft operations. Jesus, fix it. Please fix it. Messy. Promise you it's messy. Again, these are all allegations. I do not pass judgment because I live in a glass house. But wow, messy. It's going to do it for the trending topics. If you missed any part of it, head on over to v-103.com, where you can not only listen to it, you can help clean up my messy face. Big Tig doing big things on the People Station V103.